Television is loud though. Hi. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on wherever you're watching. Welcome to this live. Welcome to this live. This live is dedicated for only small YouTubers, please. Only small YouTubers. We have a meeting. We have a gist. I'm here for you. Let's just gist. Let's rant. YouTube is hard, guys. YouTube is hard. YouTube is hard. Okay? I've got a lot of things to rant about. And I know you have a lot to talk about too. So let's talk. Let's talk, oh boy. In all this ranting, in all these things we have to talk about, there's no giving up. One thing is sure, there is no giving up, right? There's no giving up. Okay, we have 2 persons that have joined the live. Do well to drop at the comment section. Let's know you. Where are you chatting from? Because YouTube is different in every country when it comes to growth, when it comes to monetization, when it comes to revenue. YouTube is basically different for every country. I don't know if you've noticed that those that are living in diaspora, they grow faster, they earn faster, they earn more. Even with little views, somebody with 100 views in their abroad is earning $100, at least $100. I say $100. Sorry, is earning at least $1 for just 100 views. But we that are in Nigeria, we have 1,000 views. You have to get at least 1,000 views for you to earn up to $100. For you to earn $1, why am I saying $100? Oh my god. Hi. Good to have you here. Wow, we have 21 people. This one won't come home my boots. We have 21. Okay. Yes. I'm from Nigeria. Where are you from? Hi, Udeme Linus. Good to have you here. Nigerian, right? Nandhog. Hi. I'm good. How are you doing? Are you a YouTuber? Let's know your experience. Let's have your experience. How has it been? How has YouTube been? How has YouTube been treating you? For me, I don't want to say I'm tired, but sometimes you have to be tired. Sometimes you'll be tired. It's not easy. I come to go to that side. Go. Go now. Nah, Please do well to give this live a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. So it can reach to a lot more small YouTubers. Okay. So I'm a YouTuber based on the YouTube growth niche. In case you're meeting me for the first time, I basically teach small YouTubers like myself, small YouTubers that are just coming up. I teach them how to grow on YouTube, how I've actually been doing it to this level of monetization. My channel is currently monetized, and I'm sharing my experience that has actually helped me to get monetized. So if you're a small YouTuber joining this live stream, this is the best place for you to be. On this channel, on live streams like this, each time I come up on live streams like this, I share my experiences, I review small channels, I tell you what you're doing, what you can improve to get more views. I share my experiences that has been helping me. So I'll employ you to always come around. You can as well subscribe to the channel so that you always get updated about my current uploads. Okay. So drop at the comment section. Let's know where you're chatting from. Let's know where you're chatting from. I think these people that have dropped hi at the comment section, I think you guys are not YouTubers, right? What do you think about YouTube? Do you have intention of joining YouTube? YouTube is actually quite rewarding, in case you don't have a channel yet and you are thinking with YouTube is actually quite rewarding, but from beginning it may not actually be palatable, but along the line you're going to enjoy it. Yes, YouTube is fun. It's fun and it requires a lot of patience. Yes, Deme is right. It requires a whole lot of patience. It requires perseverance. It requires you to be passionate. You just have to be passionate before you even say you want to come and start creating content on YouTube. You have to be passionate about it. Be passionate about what you're doing. You pick the right niche, and a lot of times some persons struggle on YouTube because one, they are not passionate. Secondly, they are on the wrong niche. Now, when I talk about the wrong niche, I'm not just talking about the money now. You should first of all, yes, I've always said it to anyone that cares to listen, that if you want to pick a niche on YouTube, pick a niche that pays, because the money is always the motivations a lot of times, especially when you tend to get to burn out. The money you get to motivate you. So pick a profitable niche. And the next thing is pick a passionable niche, a niche you're passionate about. Okay? Pick a niche you're passionate about so that it will be easy for you to create content. To be easy for you to be explicit when you're creating your content, right? It will be easy for you to be able to deliver value when you're creating your content. Yes. Hi, Jose. How are you doing? Organic content. Hi, good to have you here. Organic content says, I'm just wondering why my public watch hours are dropping every day. Is that coincidence? See, it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. In fact, I used to wonder this too. In fact, I think last week there was a time I was even wondering why my revenue was dropping. But after my research, I discovered that it is actually not dropping. Now, if you look at your dashboard, the dashboard where you're going to be seeing your subscribers count, your watch hours, and if you're monetized, where you're going to be seeing your revenue as well. Now that is actually counting for 28 days, right? Everything you're seeing there is for 28 days. Let's assume this is July right now. All the views you've accumulated for July, all the subscribers you've accumulated for July, all the revenue you've accumulated for July is going to be showing there. Now, at the end of July, right, they will gradually be removing your views and be taking it to lifetime. Okay, they'll be removing it gradually and be taking it to lifetime. So it will not look as if it is reducing, but it is not reducing. It is going to your lifetime, right? So that was what was happening to my revenue. I was thinking, I hope I've not offended YouTube. Like, I will come today and say that my revenue have reduced, not knowing that YouTube is taking it away from the one you are having to your lifetime, so that the only thing that will not be accumulating there or that will be remaining there is what you're having for the current month. And at the end of the month, you will not see that what is remaining there is, I don't know if I'm explaining this thing well. You will not, at the end of the day, you will not see that what is now remaining there is what you've accumulated for the 28 days, which is the current month right now. But then it also happens that instead of the money to be reducing, or instead of your watch hours to be reducing, it will be adding up. That is when you have videos that are doing very well in that current month. Instead of it to be reducing, it will be adding up. And when it now gets to a time that you are not really getting enough watch hour, it will be reducing. But it is not reducing away, it is being added to your lifetime. So if you want to check your total watch time now, just click on that watch hours on your dashboard. Yes, that's just it. If you want to check your total watch time, just click on that what 28 hours 28 days watch time you are seeing there. It will take you to your lifetime. Just locate, you're going to see 7 days, 28 days, 90 days. Then just scroll to the left hand side, you're going to see lifetime. That is where you're going to see all the watch hours you've accumulated, right? Yes, that's it. Then another thing that can actually cause it's also determined depends on how long you've been on YouTube. How many months are you on YouTube right now? Because you know that once you get to 12 months, YouTube is going to wipe out all the watch hours you've actually accumulated for a year. That's if you get to 12 months and you've not gotten up to 4,000 watch hours, right? YouTube is going to wipe it off for you to start afresh. So you just have to start afresh. And that is not the move your head. You're disturbing me. That is not the prayer of any small YouTuber. The prayer of every small YouTuber is to be able to get up to 4,000 watch hours before the 12-month benchmark, okay? So that you can actually monetize your channel. You're welcome, organic content. So what do you do on your channel? How many months old is your channel right now? Guys, subscribe to one another's channel. Let's help one another. Any comments you're seeing, you can just subscribe. Good to have you here. If you're just joining, please do well to give this live a thumbs up. Do well to give us a thumbs up. You can share the video so that more people are going to join. Like I was saying initially, you just have to be passionate. You have to be passionate and be determined. After choosing a profitable niche, now this is me telling you how to be successful on YouTube, how not to give up. I'm trying to tell you some things that you can actually experience that is not out of place, so that you can actually prepare your mind, right? So that you can actually prepare your mind. After picking a profitable niche on YouTube, the next thing is to be passionate about the niche. Be passionate about the niche you're picking. And the next thing is you just have to be patient. You have to be patient. I tell anyone that cares to listen that YouTube is just like a long-term investment. It's not a short-term investment. For short-term investments, you see results immediately. You see results very fast, right? It is a long-term investment. There's a lot of things you need to put in place. There's a lot of work, behind the scene work. When you start YouTube, you are learning you are learning thumbnail, how to design your thumbnail. You're learning how to edit your videos. You're learning how to start your intro. You're learning how to improve your average view duration, how to make people to stay longer on your videos. And those are the things that actually come to place for you to be a successful creator, for you to even get the requirements. And in case you're new to YouTube and you've not started the YouTube channel, for you to get monetized on YouTube, there are two requirements. You have to at least have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. But right now, in fact, with 500 subscribers, you can actually get monetized. And you can also get monetized on YouTube through YouTube Shorts, right? Through YouTube Shorts. But when you want to go through that route, you have to get 10 million 10 million views within 90 days if you want to monetize through shorts. But if you want to monetize through long form videos, which is actually the best, you need at least 1,000 subscribers, 500 subscribers, and 4,000 watch hours. Once you get 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, you can actually get monetized, but video adverts will not be showing on your video. You can get monetized through memberships, and when you go on live streams, people can actually gift you on live streams. That is a monetization you can get when you have 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. But full monetization comes when you have 500 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Okay, so be patient. Getting that 4,000 watch hours for a lot of people on YouTube is actually very hard. It's very hard. It can take you months. For me, it took me 10 months for me to get for me, it took me 10 months for me to actually accumulate that 4,000 watch hours. You get? It took me 10 good months. Some persons say I've reported that. He said they open my clothes. Won't show my first. No, so
You can see Jojo. Come here, Joe.
some persons it can actually take them like um 3 months. Some persons have even reported getting monetized in 2 days. In 2 days, yes. For a lot of persons, so for you, it may actually take you some time, but you just have to be patient. Just know from beginning that it takes a lot. It takes a lot for you to be successful on YouTube. It takes a lot. Now, getting monetized on YouTube is one thing. Now, earning the money is another thing. This is now where I'm going to be talking about some persons that actually fast tracked their own monetization, while and some others that actually, followed the due process. A lot of times I see YouTubers, especially most big YouTubers, they come to announce that, oh, they can help you to get your 4,000 watch hours, okay, that you should pay so amount of money. And then some persons will pay those YouTubers and you pay them $100, $150, $200. They log into your channel, do something for you, and then they make, I don't know, they make a particular video to get so much views, and that video accumulates 4,000 watch hours, and then you come out to celebrate that, oh, you've gotten your 4,000 watch hours and your channel is finally monetized. And the question is, what next? A lot of persons that went through this route are actually struggling today. A lot of persons that fast tracked their monetization are struggling today, because you need to understand, for you to earn on YouTube, you need a community. You need a consistent community that watches your video consistently. If you go and buy watch hours and you monetize your channel, what about the community that will always watch your video? You need to understand that YouTube is gathering data. The moment you open, I just thank God that I learned this earlier from beginning. In fact, this is not my first channel. When I said my first channel, I never knew all of these things. I made all the mistakes in that channel. Before I started making my research, and now that is why I am here for you. I opened this channel to actually teach you, share with you my experience so that you don't make the same mistake. So you have to be patient. You need to understand that the moment you open your channel, YouTube is trying to study your channel. YouTube is trying to understand whom your videos are for. YouTube is trying to understand who your contents are made for. That is why I will always say, pick a niche. I know it's hard to pick a niche and stick to it from beginning, because sometimes things are not trending in your niche and you see things that are trending in other niche. You want to hop on it and post such videos, unrelated videos on your channel, for you to get fast views. But you have to be consistent. Consistent on a clear niche. You have to be consistent on a clear niche so that YouTube will be able to understand your content faster. The faster YouTube is able to understand your channel, the more and faster it is able to start pushing your videos to the right audience. And for you to even be patient enough for YouTube to get to this level of understanding your channel, you just have to be patient. You have to be patient. An adage says a patient dog eats the fattest bone. Once you are patient enough to allow your channel to pass through the crawling stage, when a child is born, the child start learning how to sit on their own, and then after that the child start learning how to crawl, the child start learning how to stand with support, and then the child start learning how to stand without support, and then the child start learning how to walk. This is how YouTube is. It takes a gradual process, a baby step process, and you just have to follow that process for you to be successful on YouTube. If you fast track your monetization, buying watch hours, doing different type of things for you to get monetized faster, you're going to get monetized, and Before you even get $100, it can take you like 1 year for you to get $100 because you already do not have a community that is watching your content. And the fault is actually yours. A lot of persons will start saying, YouTube is hard, YouTube is hard. Of course, YouTube is hard, but you can make it more harder for yourself. YouTube is if YouTube is 90% hard for some people, for you, if you fast track your monetization, it's going to be 500% hard for you if there's anything like that. So you just have to be patient though. Any day you make up your mind and say you want to be a YouTube content creator, you have to also accept the fact that it takes a lot of patience. You have to be patient. The more you upload video, the more people sees your video, even if it is just two persons that watched a video you uploaded, you have touched two lives. And that is why in any content you create, you just have to be, it has to pass value. Even if you're able to just touch one person. This thing is also same thing in soul winning. When you're trying to win a soul for Christ, the Bible says even if it is just one person you win for Christ, heaven rejoices over one soul you win for Christ. So the heaven is not telling you to win or every member of your family. Even if you are a mother, you are a father, even if it is your children you win for Christ, heaven is happy. From when you give birth to when you die, even if it is just one soul you want for Christ, heaven is happy. Okay, unlike trying to win, pack so many people at the same time, and then you don't have time to focus on one person and then give the person with value. It also applies to YouTube. So don't give up when you are seeing that you're getting only one views. I know it is hard, it is painful, but just see it that YouTube has actually is trying to understand my audience and it has given me one person. Very soon now, YouTube is going to give me two people. Very soon, YouTube is going to give me three people that will watch my video. Very soon, YouTube is going to give me four people. That is how it keep increases until YouTube start giving you 1,000 persons that will watch your video. I'm speaking from experience. The people you see having 100,000 views, the people you see having 20,000 views in just 3 minutes of upload, that is how it started for them. That is how it started. And you might even say, oh, there are some persons that you started YouTube together with and they are getting views very fast. Why is yours different? Everybody's grace is different. Everybody's time frame is different. That is why you should not compare yourself with somebody else. Focus on yourself. Focus on improving your own self. Don't compare your success rate with that of another person because we all have a time difference. We all have time difference, and at your own time, you will just say that is going to blow up very fast. There was a time on my channel that I will post video and then I will be like, but this video is having good impression now. I will have an impression click through rate of over 9%, and YouTube will not still give me more impression. If you know, if you have an impression of 5% and above, it is actually a signal for YouTube to start pushing that video. So, like I was saying, if you have an impression on YouTube and your impression is 5% and above, YouTube says it's actually a good impression. Okay. Now, once that impression is good, it is now it is not telling YouTube that okay, push this video, give this video more impression. Now imagine when there was a time in my channel that I will have up to 9% impression, and then I'll be like, okay, that means YouTube is actually going to push this video. But then I'll say that the video will just stop getting views. I never understood all these things. I never understood why YouTube was doing all these things until later I get to understand. The more I grow on my channel, the more I get to understand some of the things I don't understand. Now, when you are a small YouTuber, YouTube is going to be scared to be showing your video to many people, right? It's going to be scared to show your video to many people because YouTube is a business platform. Advertisers come to place adverts on your video, and they only want to place adverts on videos that are doing well, on videos that they feel that it is okay. Okay, now once YouTube gives you an impression, let's say YouTube, as a small YouTuber, YouTube allows 200 people to watch your video. They've shown your video to 200 people, right? Now the way you are going to tell YouTube, because YouTube may not watch your video, a lot of times it is YouTube AI that is trying to determine whatever is happening, and AI will always make mistake. It is not real humans that are checking those things. It is when you now finally get an issue that a YouTube human, first of all, a YouTube AI will tend to see the issue, and then a real human will now come to check it. Now once YouTube gives you 200 impressions, it is expecting that at least inside that 200 impression, YouTube is expecting that at least, let's say 20 people watch the video. Now inside the 200 people and 20 people don't get to watch your video, YouTube will not push the video again. Now the impression YouTube is giving you as a small channel that just started your channel is different from the impression that YouTube is going to give a channel that has gotten up to 1,000 subscribers. Right? So if you've gotten up to 1,000 subscribers, YouTube can decide to give you 500 impression. And in that 500 impression, um at least at least 100 people, or 100 people is too much, if at least 30 people don't get to watch that video, YouTube will reduce the impression. So the more YouTube gives you impression, and the more people get to click on your video from this little impression that YouTube has given to you, the more you are going to start getting more impression, the more you're going to start getting more views. Now, how do YouTube get to find out that your video is actually good, since they don't watch it themselves? It is when they say that people are now watching that video from the little impression they've given to you. People are liking the video, people are sharing it. That is how they now know that, okay, I think this video is good. Now let's push it to more people. So YouTube will then start pushing the video to more people. By so doing, your impression is increasing, your channel is growing gradually. So it is normal for you to have little impression. And in case you don't know, impression means the number of people that YouTube get to show your videos to. Right? The number of people that YouTube get to show your videos to. Okay, so how do you improve your impression? How do you even make YouTube to show your videos to more people? That is, first of all, dish valuable content. And how do you dish valuable content? A content can be valuable when you even meet the pain point of people. A content can be valuable when you give people what they are searching for. Once you are on a clear niche and you constantly give people what they are searching for, things that people can resonate with, things that can actually solve problems for people, that is when YouTube will start giving you more impression. YouTube will start showing your video to more people. Okay, it will start showing your video to more people. And that is why in any content I make, I always emphasize on the fact that you should create searchable content. I don't know if you're tired. I don't know, please don't get tired of hearing me talk about the fact that you have to make research, because that is the bedrock. That is the bedrock. Picking a niche and sticking to it and making research, finding out what people are constantly searching for at that point of you making that video, because trends changes. Okay, you have to constantly search for what people are looking for and create content around what people are searching for. That is how you can actually, beat the YouTube algorithm and push them to start pushing your videos. Okay, once people are able to see that, oh, this person is dishing out value constantly on a clear niche, it will make them to start coming back to your channel. Once they come back to your channel, they will subscribe. See, I will always say is that subscribers is the smallest thing, is the fastest thing you can get on YouTube. In fact, I find it funny when some person say, "Oh, I've gotten 4,000 watch hours, but I don't have subscribers." How were you able to get 4,000 watch hours? Like, how were people able to watch your videos for long and they did not still subscribe to your channel? That means you've actually done something fishy. You have gone to buy 4,000 watch hours. So Kukuma go and buy subscribers so that it will be complete. So that is it though. This is how the algorithm works. As a small channel, it keeps giving you smaller impression. And then if they test it, just like when you just start a new job, they want to give you a small task to even see if you can perform well. By the time they see that, oh, this person is actually performing well, the skills they listed in their CV is actually what they can do, then they will start increasing the number of tasks they can trust into your hands. And once you're even able to deliver more, they increase your salary. That is how it works. Let me take some question. Hi, Agbo Queen. Good to have you here. They go, they come. 6. They're going to come.
10 minutes. 10 minutes don't pass.
So guys, I'm going to be coming back to this live. I actually have something to do now. I wanted to just spend 10 minutes. Okay, so but I'm going to be coming back in the evening by God's grace. I'm not going to be promising, but I will try and come back in the evening because we have a lot to talk. Let's even talk about this foundation, because it's not every time we're going to be talking about tips. There are some things that you actually need to put in place first of all before you even start talking about tips, hacks, strategies. You have to start from the foundation first of all, okay? Hi, Faustina. Thank you for always being here. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? You're welcome, Ma. You're welcome, Agboro Queen. His presence made real. Hi. Good to have you here. He says, my short feed is currently on 0 for weeks now for my prayer shots. It happens, oh, it happens. Okay?
Stop.
It happens. Just keep going, okay?
Stop.
Keep going.
Stop.
And keep improving on your
Why
thumbnail.
did you remove your pampers?
Okay, so I have to go now. I'm going to come back in the evening and we'll continue from there.